Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here, and I put up a post yesterday just kind of fishing for some comments because I really wanted to see kind of how the various subscribers and the viewers would respond to this statement, and I was pretty happy with the responses I got. I only grabbed a couple dozen of them. There's a lot more there. This is just what I felt like I could comfortably fit in a video for screenshots. So you guys see my original question, and I'm going to talk about this while you guys just read through the various responses that people had that I just screenshotted unedited from them. The ones that I thought just stood out as I was reading down and got about halfway down the list for you guys. And to me, this is an interesting point because I see so much of this in the community almost as a marketing hype or advertising hype, or a way to try to make people who train feel like they're really special or better or superheroes. And the thing is, guys, this is a leisure activity. This is a hobby activity. This is a luxury that we enjoy in most first world countries because we have the abundance of resources to actually expend extra calories at a gym working on our fitness, our health, our hobbies, our vanity, our sports. This isn't really hard work, no matter how much people try to make it out to be. Like when you see even the best pro bodybuilders training and working really hard in the gym, keep in mind most of them are injecting motivation, they're injecting work ethic, and they're injecting recovery. If you go watch people do manual labor all day, people who actually really and truly have to work for a living, I don't mean a desk job, because that's a different type of work. People have to work physically for a living, actually work harder than most pro bodybuilders I've seen. They work as hard as many professional athletes do who have to compete in sports. And I guess I just have a different view of this. I come from an older generation. I also grew up in a rural environment originally and then an industrial environment later due to what my father did for work and what his companies are. I originally was born on a cattle ranch. I grew up in a Central Texas cattle ranch around farmers and ranchers. I watched people do real hard work. And I used to remember the high school football teams used to be sent out there for their conditioning work. To actually train was to go do manual labor. They would have them go stack and bale hay and help people bale hay for their conditioning work. And a lot of those guys went on to get college scholarships. Manual labor is oftentimes far harder work than what most people do in the gym who think that what they do is actually hard. That's just the truth. And then later I got involved in some industrial mechanic work. I have done a bit of it myself, and my father works in that industry in upper management. And so I've seen industrial laborers, industrial mechanics who have to move big, heavy wrenches all day and hoist big, heavy parts. They're picking up 100-pound parts over and over and over. And some of these guys work 12-hour days, 5 or 6 days a week doing this stuff. And they sometimes do a lot of on and off work to where they might work 6 weeks on and then have 6 weeks off, but a lot of them go do other jobs during their off time. And so I've just observed enough of this over the years of true manual labor that when I see people talking about their hard work in the gym and acting like it makes them special and the whole beast mode thing and the superhero thing, it really reminds me of how soft we have become as a society. When I see young men today talking about these things, to me, it reeks of weakness. It reeks of entitlement. It shows, again, the weakness and the softness that we have as a society and how men are no longer grasping what real work is when they truly think that going to the gym and doing 15 sets for their chest and grinding out a few grinders and maybe getting pinned and having their spotter pick it up off them and grunting a little, if they truly think that is hard work, I don't know what else to say other than that just reeks of entitlement. That just shows me that most of these young men really and truly have no idea what hard work actually is. Because, guys, what we do in the gym is something we all do for fun. It's something we do voluntarily. This is a leisure activity. It's a hobby. It's a hobby, nothing more. It doesn't make us superheroes. It doesn't make us special. And so when people in this industry try to look up to the people who train at the gym, who are maybe it's fitness models or bodybuilders or whatever it is that they look up to, like, oh, they work so hard. Guys, there are millions and millions of people around the world who work harder than they do just to put food on their table. This is a hobby. It is a hobby. It's not anything special. It's not anywhere near difficult as the lives that many, many people have. It's a luxury that we have, and people need to put that in perspective. It's not something to have a big ego about. So what, you deadlift 600, 700 pounds. So what, you've built 20-inch arms. It isn't that hard of work compared to what a lot of people have to do just to feed their families. This is a luxury activity. It's a hobby. Don't develop a big ego about it, guys. And just keep that in perspective. If you need a way to boost your self-esteem, there are better ways to boost your self-esteem than thinking that a luxury activity makes you better than other people, because it really doesn't. It's something that we all do for fun, that we do voluntarily, and if we didn't enjoy doing it, we could stop doing it at any time. Alright guys, well, that's really all I have to say on that today. If you enjoyed this video, you found it entertaining, informative, or you like my work in general, I would greatly appreciate it if you would just click like down below. Every single like counts, and if you do that, thank you so much. It is greatly appreciated. So I hope this has been informative, and I will talk to you guys next time.